Two real horror stories. Story 1. Whispers in the Night. Once upon a chilling autumn evening in the quaint town of Meadowbrook, there stood a weathered mansion enveloped in an unsettling air of mystery. Locals spoke of it in hushed tones, cautioning each other to stay away from its eerie presence. The house, known as Oakhurst Manor, had long been deserted, its windows shattered, and its once imposing facade now faded and worn. Rumors abounded about the tragic history that clung to the mansion like an invisible shadow. Legend had it that a family of 6 had once called it home, their lives cut short by an enigmatic force that defied explanation. Whispers of peculiar happenings, spectral apparitions, and ghostly cries echoed through the town, intensifying the sense of unease that surrounded Oakhurst Manor. One fateful night, a group of intrepid friends decided to disregard the warnings and explore the supposedly haunted mansion. Drawn by the allure of the unknown, they gathered at the creaking gates, their flashlights piercing the darkness like fragile beacons of courage. As they crossed the threshold into the mansion's ominous foyer, a chilling breeze seemed to greet them, slamming the hefty front door shut with a resonant thud. Unsettled but undeterred, the group pressed on, their footsteps resonating through the empty halls. The air inside was thick with an ominous foreboding as they ventured deeper into the mansion's recesses. Groaning floorboards beneath their feet seemed to protest the weight of the past, and shadows flickered on the walls like spectral entities performing a haunting ballet. Room by room, the group uncovered remnants of the past, torn portraits, dusty furniture frozen in time, and forgotten murmurs carried by the wind that swept through the shattered windows. As they delved further into the heart of Oakhurst Manor, an otherworldly presence began to assert itself. Objects shifted of their own accord, strange murmurs reverberated through the corridors, and the temperature plummeted dramatically, resulting in visible breath in the air. The group sensed an invisible force guiding them through the labyrinthine mansion, each room revealing more about the tragic tale that had befallen the ill-fated family. In the grand hall, the apparition of a once beautiful woman materialized, her ethereal form swirling with sorrow. The friends, now trembling with fear, realized they were not alone in Oakhurst Manor. The spirits of the past sought to communicate, their voices resonating with an urgency that begged for understanding and release. As the night unfolded, the group unraveled the truth, exposing the mysteries that bound the spirits to Oakhurst Manor. In doing so, they dispelled the curse that had lingered for decades. The once dreadful atmosphere lifted, replaced by a serene calm that settled over the now restored Oakhurst Manor. The friends emerged from the mansion, forever changed by the experience. Meadowbrook, no longer overshadowed by the specter of Oakhurst Manor, embraced the newfound peace that had descended upon the town. The whispers in the night were silenced, and the haunted house became a testament to the power of bravery, camaraderie, and the redemption of the supernatural. Story 2. Shadows of Forgotten Time. In the heart of the countryside, surrounded by ancient woods and mist-covered fields, there stood an imposing mansion known as Hollowcroft Manor. Unlike the typical haunted house tales, Hollowcroft held a different mystery, one that involved time itself. The manor, with its ivy-covered walls and a clock tower that loomed over the landscape, had been abandoned for decades. Locals spoke of strange occurrences, of time seeming to warp within its walls. Whispers of time loops, ghostly echoes of past events, and glimpses of a bygone era had painted the manor with an aura of temporal enigma. One curious historian, Amelia Turner, fascinated by the tales of Hollowcroft, gathered a group of friends to explore the mysteries that lay within its neglected chambers. Armed with curiosity and a vintage camera, they ventured into the heart of the manor, unaware of the temporal journey that awaited them. As they crossed the threshold, an otherworldly silence enveloped them. The air inside seemed to shimmer with echoes of laughter and conversations from a time long past. Antique furniture adorned rooms frozen in different eras, each telling a fragment of the manor's convoluted history. The group soon realized they were not alone in Hollowcroft. Shadows of past residents moved like phantoms through the halls, oblivious to the intruders. In one room, a couple danced to the faint strains of a jazz record. In another, children's laughter echoed from an antique playroom frozen in perpetual play. Yet, As they delved deeper, the group experienced time's darker side. They witnessed moments of tragedy, a family torn apart by a long-forgotten conflict, a love affair that ended in heartbreak, and the spectral residue of regrets that clung to the manor like a persistent fog. In the heart of Hollowcroft, they discovered a peculiar room with an ornate clock. As the group approached, time seemed to twist and warp. The clock held the key to the temporal anomalies within the mansion. It was a portal to the past, present, and future, a conduit through which the group could witness the manifold layers of time that Hollowcroft had absorbed. Amelia, driven by a desire to untangle the temporal knot, adjusted the clock's hands. With each turn, the mansion vibrated, revealing glimpses of forgotten history and potential futures. The group, now entwined with the threads of time, witnessed the resolution of long-standing mysteries and the closure of unresolved stories. As they exited the manor, the once ominous atmosphere lifted, and Hollowcroft Manor stood as a testament to the complexities of time. The group, forever changed by their temporal journey, carried with them the lessons of history and the understanding that some mysteries are best left to the echoes of forgotten time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.